right, man.
Oh,
yeah. Let's go.
Who were you fucking last night? Like, that's how it was. Like, so in her mind, it wasn't even about the gambling. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't even about the gambling.
I was hella insecure.
Really? Cave in? No.
Oh, yeah, because we're always going to allow you to be the man, definitely in public and in private, but we're going to have these conversations in private. It's not for anybody else to know.
There's always a way to test somebody if you want to find out who they really are.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know podcast.
Oh, man. Back at it again, Coy. Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a married guy, single guy, and a guy in a relationship. And we ask a bunch of women questions that guys want answers to over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening, everybody for shouting me out, whether it's on Instagram, listening on iHeartRadio, if you listen on Spotify, or the new app. Download it today. It's free. Men Don't Know podcast. Google Play, iHeartRadio, YouTube. I can't thank y'all enough. Coy,
what's up?
I want to give you a question to sit on, but I want to know your opinion last after we ask our friends.
All right.
In a relationship, should you put times on things that you want to change in a relationship before moving forward to the next step?
Ooh, I mean, kind of like a checklist?
Yeah.
Ultimatum checklist?
I mean, like that. I feel like there should be, to me, a time limit on things you want to change, things you want to do differently, any of that nature. Like, you know, in order to get to the next level, I'm going to need you to do these things.
Yeah.
I don't want you to answer.
Okay.
But let's jump into our first caller. Who are we calling? Oh, let's call E this time. We haven't called E in a while. Let's call E. Where is she? And okay, here. Let's see if she picks up.
Hello?
Hey, E.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How you doing this quarantine season?
I'm hanging in there.
You gonna make it?
Yeah, I think I will.
Right.
I think I won't even make it back to work. I think I'm just going to stay home and I get used to it.
Is that a thing now where you don't have to go back?
I mean,
with unemployment money, I don't know.
hey, put that down, Coy. Put that down, Coy. You are essential.
I hope my employer isn't listening.
All right. Okay, so me and Coy, we're going to start talking, but I actually saved Coy's answer for last because I actually want to get women's point of view on this. So me and Coy are talking about, should there be a time limit to fix problems in a relationship, i.e. whether it's if you're married, you know, and problems arise, should you put a time limit on dating, relationships to get to that next level? Because for me, I feel like if you don't put a time limit on anything, like I ain't got to worry, she ain't going nowhere type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be kind of like, they'll get used to it.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Do you feel that, or in your situation, have you ever put a time limit on anything? Like, look, we need to fix this.
Of course, all the time. I mean,
all the time?
You have to. Because if not, they're going to get, like I said, they're going to get used to it.
Do you think men in general, we get used to something like, nah, she ain't going nowhere type of thing?
All the time. Because if you let them slip one time, two times, 3 times, 5, 10 times, whatever, it's like, I already know, she's gonna be okay with it. I just gotta, spoil her a little bit or send her some flowers or give her some more time, and then.
What other times negotiable? Like it can't be the same time limit for one guy than it is to another guy, right?
Exactly. I don't think all men like to have deadlines. I don't feel like some men are like they don't like being rushed. In other words, and when they feel rushed, I mean, from my experience, when they do feel rushed, they kind of just say, "Then I don't want to be with you," or you know.
Ooh.
But I feel like it's the same way for females.
Do you?
And sometimes,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I forgot. I'm like, I forgot.
do you feel like there's times where you actually got to walk away? Have you ever walked away from a situation when you gave a time limit and it wasn't fulfilled and you're like, fuck it, I gotta go?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, like
you just have to, because if not, then you're pretty much just saying it's okay, depending on the situation.
Saying respect
too.
Yourself. You
yeah,
look in the mirror.
You can't, because he can say, or she can say, like, let me think about it, or whatever the situation may be, and then that think about it turns into like 1 week, it turns into months, a year, 2 years,
swept,
and then you never that issue never gets resolved, and it becomes another issue later in the future.
Now, let me ask you this: did you ever check out when the issue wasn't resolved?
Like check back in to see?
No. Like check out of the relationship. Like, okay.
Like you set a time and it passed.
Yeah, for sure.
And you were out.
Yeah, for sure. Or if you like let them know, like, whatever the situation may be, if you let them know, we'll do this, to kind of prove to me, or as a forgiveness type of thing, so, I've walked away, and I mean, it was a crazy situation, but it happened.
Were you already checked out before you left?
Yeah, I felt like I was already like, oh, this is too disrespectful. It shouldn't even gone that ugly. It's common sense kind of situation.
And let me put my foot in this pond real quick. What is a sign that you have checked out? Like for guys wanting to know, look, she's just giving me the runaround about this time limit, yada yada yada, and a woman checks out. Give me a sign that I've known, like to know when a woman when it's real, when a woman has checked out of the relationship.
They're not as interested or into you, or they don't really care what you do. They don't reply. They don't care to go out. They don't. I mean, it's different with like married couples. If you're dating boyfriend, girlfriend, you can kind of tell when they're kind of just like, oh, whatever, go out. Or like, yeah.
Damn. Have you checked?
It's not the same.
You've checked out like that?
Or when they sleep on the couch.
Oh, wait, you slept on the couch?
No, hell no. You think I'm gonna sleep on the couch?
I just had to ask. The
place I pay, or I pay my son. I'm not sleeping on the couch. They better sleep on the balcony. No, I'm kidding. But what was your question?
about women and how they check out.
That seems to be the consensus answer, though. When girls stop caring what guys do, then don't think, oh, I got the ultimate hall pass all of a sudden. No.
Or they block you, or I mean, it could be different types of behaviors. But the way I've done it, I give them options. I give them options, like. Not like a teacher or a mom or anything, but I just, if they get caught doing something or disrespectful, like, for example, an ex of mine, his mom was being disrespectful, and she got a little physical, but she ran away as soon as she put hands on me. Like, who does that? If you're going to hit someone, you better stand there. And, I'm
not trying to get hit back, though.
But she put hands on me when I wasn't looking. So when I turned around, when I turned around, she was gone. She ran so fast, and I'm just like, that don't count, though. So it was that situation where...
did she have that all-woman strength?
Not really. She, smacked my leg.
Oh,
jeez.
But it was that situation where he was put in between like my mom and my girlfriend. So he obviously wasn't gonna, and it wasn't like, oh, you have to choose. It was just like, let her know to apologize, respect me from now on. I'm Absolutely. Still your girl.
Yeah. So there still has to be a level of respect.
Of course. So in other words, his mom just was like, nope, I'm not apologizing to her. I'm your mom.
Wow.
So that's where I did put like a time limit, a little deadline. Like, well, I'm not telling you to choose. I'm just telling you, she has to respect me, and if not, I'm gonna get on. And so
would you say that's one of the hardest things in a relationship? The respect from one another's family. No, just family.
Of course, because you can have a relationship where the family loves you, and then the connection with the relationship ain't there, or you can have like the perfect relationship with the dude, and then the family just hates you, and it just doesn't work out.
Damn. It'll never work out if the family doesn't like you. Is that what you're telling me?
I wouldn't say never. I think at the end of the day, it's up to the guy, or if it's a girl, whatever. It's up to that person, because you're not marrying your family. You've already grown up with them. You've already given them a chance to be around you. So now you're a grown ass person, and there should be boundaries. They should respect your relationship at the end of the day. It's your decision. You're an adult, So I wouldn't say it would never work out. Definitely not. I think it would. It just depends on the person. If they're going to tell their family, hey, you got to respect him or her or whatever. And it'll work out that way. I mean, you don't have to go to the barbecues. You don't got to go to family reunions or nothing. You don't have to do that. But there has to be respect.
I agree with that. Shoot. All right. I really do appreciate you for always picking up. Like, seriously. You got a Venmo on you?
A what?
You have Venmo?
Of course. Venmo, Cash App.
No, send me. Oh, wow. No. Text me your Venmo right now. I'm gonna buy you a bottle of wine.
All right, for sure.
No, seriously. Send it right now, and I'm buying you a bottle of wine. I appreciate it. All right, man.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Always. I appreciate you. All right, you have a good one, okay? Send it, though, so I can send it. All right, bye.
All right, for
sure. Bruh, that was a lot.
She has a $50 minimum.
Yeah, I don't know, but the men. So I don't like how you call me out when Red posted it though. Coy, I don't like how you call me out. I don't like don't price check either, Coy. I don't like
price check.
All right, Coy. Let me actually jump into you right now. Should there be a time limit?
It really depends. Like how we mentioned before. Bringing in your baggage from your last relationship. Let's say you put a time limit on something and things blow up and you just kind of regret it after. Are you really going to do the same thing on your next relationship? I mean, like, okay, it's understandable. There should be some time limits, like putting a ring on a finger. You've been together for a long time and you talked about marriage but never done it. Then there probably should be a time, right? I mean, that's fair to say that a girl...
Yeah, you can't keep her waiting forever.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's call another girl. Hold on. Let's call. You know what? Fuck that. Let's call my sister. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, here. And here she is.
Hey.
Hey, what are you up to? Turn down your TV and get off that reality show.
You already know.
90-Day Fiance.
Bruh. She is a fiend. Coy. She is a fiend. I'm talking about I need my fix. Like
yeah. It's a good show.
Nah, she tried to get me. She was like, I was like, how long you been watching the show? And she was like, I watched it for 3 hours one day. And I'm like, bruh, fam, 3 hours? They got you hooked? And because this one guy hadn't seen this other girl that was living across country, and he had
the basis of the show.
It's just like for 90 Day Fiance. This one is just Americans finding their loves abroad.
Yeah, and where was he? He was American, Nina.
He was So he was a 60-year-old man who was speaking to a Russian woman, but it all was on this dating website. So he's paid like over $100,000 in 7 years.
In 7 years, Coy. 100K, Coy. 100K, Coy.
None of us believed she was real until we saw her on the show.
Wow. So they bait and hooked you the whole time through, and then finally showed. See.
Hey, they bait and hook us every day when sports is on, right?
Yeah, sweep.
Exactly.
4 hours.
All right, so question at hand, me and Coy going back and forth on this. And I feel like you are one of the perfect people to ask because of all, your endeavors and situations and your dating experiences. Not to say it's a lot, but just the dating experiences that you have. We are talking about, should there be a time limit to fix problems in a relationship, i.e. marriage, dating, or relationships, maybe to get to that next level or to fix the things that you don't like?
I think within just like a dating situation, there is time limit. I think for marriage, it's there. I want to say that it could possibly be, but you're married, so there's ways that you can, kind of stretch it out versus if you're just dating.
Okay.
Easier to walk away.
Oh, when you're dating.
Yeah, dating is way easier to walk away. With a, marriage, that's a full committed relationship that takes a lot to dismember it. But
so,
no, I definitely think so.
So time limit on dating and in a relationship.
I think it depends on what it is.
Okay, let me ask you this. I don't want to deep dive into your shit, but let's let me put my pinky toe in the pond. What is one of the things that you, I guess, wanted to fix in one of your relationships that you needed from, from the other person?
I think pretty much it's like when you go into the relationship on like day one and you've already discussed exactly what, you're looking for within the person and in the relationship, only to like it just be drawn out to where you'll break up and then the person will realize, oh my God, no, I can't let you go. Like for me, it's like married and children, because everybody should have non-negotiables. And
non-negotiables. I like that. Gonna have to use that on next non-negotiable. What are two of your non-negotiables now?
Two of my non-negotiables is I do want to be married and I do want to have children, whether that's naturally or adoption. So I need to have a partner who wants the same thing.
Hey, Coy, take the weight off my back. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Since I have the world on my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Coy, put that down. I agree with that. That is, I feel like those things though are non-negotiable, and like that shouldn't be like. Okay, what's another one?
I would also say a non-negotiable is, family time. Irregardless if it's like because your friends are the family that you get to choose.
Go ahead. Hey. Hey, I like that. That's my line. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that is definitely a non-negotiable. You're not going to think that you're going to just have me to yourself. Like you need to be able to engulf. We should be able to engulf into each other's lives and to our friends' lives and our family's lives. So, that's a non-negotiable to me. Yeah, you can't all of a sudden meet me and you see I love hanging out with my friends and family. We love doing just friends and family, like just hanging out, and then be like, nope, you can't do that anymore. Right. No, bye. We're not negotiating. Those are terms that will not be negotiated.
I agree with that. 100%. Okay, so let me ask you this. Another question we asked another caller. When do you like when the non-negotiables are on are you seeing a decline from it and they're not being respected and you check out? Give me a sign of when a woman checks out to that.
When a woman checks out, I truly feel, because I know when I check out, I think I start to be, I don't want to say mean or nasty because I'm not a mean or nasty person. I just really start not to care.
Damn, that word.
100%.
That word. That word, Coy.
I don't care. Like, you could be upset. I'll listen to you, tell me how upset you are. And I'm like, okay. Like, I'm sorry I upset you, but there's nothing else I could say. You don't care.
She hit him with that Erykah Badu. Better call on Tyrone. Damn, Coy.
So guys, for the umpteenth time, if your girl starts to not care,
hey, she let you do everything.
Going out, she's letting you do everything.
Man, my girl the best. She let me do whatever the fuck I want. Hey, bro, that's because she's checked out, fam.
Yeah.
She's checked out.
Is in the twilight of its years.
Dang. Oh my God. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you like always. Thank you. I'll text you later.
Okay, you guys have fun.
All right. Bye.
Okay, bye.
So if I was in a relationship and I hit you up, I was like, hey man, she's letting me do whatever. Let's go out. What would you tell me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. No. I can't even let you go down that road, bro. Like that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm like, hey, check this out.
She's letting you out.
She letting you, yeah, and she ain't never let you out either. Nah, bro.
No. She's changed.
No. She hasn't changed.
We can go out tonight.
She has not changed. She's
becoming the super girlfriend.
No. There's no
best girlfriend ever.
There is no super girlfriend. There is no super girlfriend at all. Like, don't. Nah. I mean, I don't want to say there is not a super girlfriend. I take that back. I don't want to say there's not a super girlfriend, but
that is not the time.
Yeah. It definitely.
That's a red flag, guys. She starts letting you do whatever when she never did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially when she never did, and you not sitting back with the hezzy like, nah, bro. You better realize. Oh, you know what? Let's call Kiara. Well, I feel like she got a lot to say on this. Let's call.
Ask her about negotiables.
Yeah,
non-negotiables.
Where is she at? Oh, here we go. Oh no, it's not her. Dang.
Okay.
I know, bruh. Relax, Coy. I got it. Jeez. All right, cheers. Let's take a shot. Oh, hold on. Is it on? Why is it so low?
Let's
try that one more time. That was low. Okay, there we go. So much better.
Hello?
I don't know if I should call you Special K. I should call you Kiara. Like, I mean,
I am Kiara.
Oh, all right. So I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Kiara.
Oh, so you're gonna deep breath it? Okay.
Hi,
Kiara.
Hi.
Wow, he gets that type of high, and I get the so you're gonna deep breath
because he's respectful.
Oh, I mean,
he meant to mute it when he deep breathed, but he accidentally hit the wrong button.
No, okay, all right. How you doing right now?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Man, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. All right, so me and Coy been debating, and we've been calling people up, and I figured you were the right person to call.
Okay.
So we are talking about, should there be a time limit on problems needing to be fixed in a relationship, i.e. marriage, dating, or relationship?
Okay. So first of all, it depends on the issue. And this is why I say that.
Okay.
When you get into a relationship, typically, not all the time, but typically, men and women both will let you know what are absolute deal breakers. We all have deal breakers. There's conditions to everyone's love. And if they say there's not, you a lie. So it depends.
Wait. You hopped in on it. What's your deal breaker?
Oh, you can't entertain other bitches. And what I mean by entertaining is like, if someone texts you and says, how you doing? And you've messed with her before, I dare you to text back, I'm doing well. I dare you to. That's entertaining.
That's entertaining?
Absolutely.
Why isn't that keeping up with a good friend?
Because you don't fuck your friends, period.
Hey, do you think she has a good point?
When do they become friends though? Before or after?
Well, I got nope. If she's gone there with that person, then it doesn't matter.
I got you.
Okay. All right.
So it depends if it's like an absolute deal breaker, because this is the thing. And this is where a lot of people end up, beating a dead horse, so to speak. It's like the problem is never going to get really solved if it's somebody's deal breaker, because you're going to keep punishing that person. So
Now, if it's an issue to where it's not a deal breaker, right? You feel disrespected or something like that. Then I feel like if you're not able to discuss it, you know, at the time that it happens, that's one thing, right? Because sometimes we all need time to reflect about what do I really want to say? Because, you know, initially we feel anger and we want to destroy someone at that point. But then once you calm down, you feel bad and you be like, oh, I shouldn't have said it like that, right? But so if I can't calm down, like I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna talk to you about this tomorrow. I think that 24 hours is sufficient enough time. And if it's the vice versa, if I do something to make you upset, if you can't be an adult and talk to me 24 hours later with your adult voice,
right.
Then at that point I'm not dealing with an adult. So I mean, honest to God, like I don't want to deal with you anyway. Yeah, so it's like you should be able to communication and respect is huge. So if you can't communicate with somebody 24 hours later, that's giving them ample enough time, I feel, to decide how they feel about what you've done to them, and then to be able to discuss it. Now, if you're going to agree to disagree, that's fine, but we should still be able to sit down and say that. But you have a lot of bitch asses out there, you know, both females and dudes, who be stuck in their feelings. Like I got a homegirl who she went through her man's like emails from like, I don't know, 7 years ago. Now, mind you, they've only been together, right? Crazy. Even I say that. So,
7?
But they've only been like 7 years ago, right? And I'm thinking to myself, this stupid ass, I don't even know why he gave her the password, but whatever. He was trying to make her happy. And
like most men do.
Nah.
Giving an email password though?
I mean, man, he gave her keys to the city. He gave her keys to the city.
Nobody's ever given me their password. I've had to snoop, pay for subscriptions and shit to get into people's stuff. Like, come on now. Yeah. So anyway, she goes through his emails, right? She found exactly what she was looking for, but it was like, it could have been so much worse. Like, I see worse stuff on Instagram. She found like, you know, a seductive picture, like in a bra from his ex. Now, mind you,
were they together? Wait, were they together?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's the crazy part. And so she's tripping about it. She's like, well, he shouldn't have had that in there. Like, I was like, girl, you're doing too much. And then because the girl had on a lacy bra or something, I guess, oh boy, told her recently, like, oh, you should buy a lace bra. And so she started looking at it real funny.
Damn.
But I was like, girl, you ought to be grateful, you know, but let me tell you something. This is my point, is that even though it was before her, and I do feel like she had no right to get upset, this man was still so nice. And the next day he apologized and told her how ashamed he was. I said, girl, 7 years. If you think you're gonna find better out there, good luck.
Yeah, 7 years. I didn't even know you.
She had no right to even ask to go on that email. And it's just me saying this, like, so it goes back to that old saying. Yeah. You looking for something, you're gonna find it, but understand you might not like how it feels.
Hell yeah. You go searching for something.
You won, girl, but you really lost. You lost that
Damn, you feel like
quick.
you won, but you really lost.
You did, because all you did was damage yourself, because she is not at home thinking about you or y'all. And now you done brought her back into y'all relationship.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
7 years later.
Yeah.
Still paying for it.
What did you get out of it?
Heartbreak.
And let me guess, she's still with him right now.
Man, and he didn't do nothing wrong. And then she told me she's going to lay in bed all day. I was like, girl, I can't. You gonna lay in bed all day because he told you that you ordered, you should have ordered something with more lace. And then I'm looking at him too, like, oh, you dumb motherfucker! Like, you know, she just saw a picture with a girl, you know, that you used to mess with in the bra with some lace.
Yeah.
Tell her you don't even like lace. That's what you should have said. So, anyways, like me bringing that up is because this has been going on for a few weeks, and yeah,
he's been dealing this for a few weeks in quarantine season. Man, no,
it feels like
and it's not even an issue. It's not even an issue in their relationship. So I think that, yeah, like if you can't get over something, that's not a deal breaker. Which if someone has pictures from 20 years ago, it should not be a deal breaker. All right. But if you can't get over something, you know, we'll just say within a few days, something that bothered you that you looked for, then I feel like it's really like a pretty like mean kind of torturous act to keep punishing somebody.
100%. No, I agree with that 100%. Okay, let me ask you this. This is another question that, you know, we dipped our toe in a pond.
Okay.
How is a guy supposed to know when his girlfriend checks out or his wife checks out?
Oh man, slow fade. It's a quick. That's an easy one. So
what is explain to us what a slow fade is.
Oh man, slow fade is like the most hurtful thing. So that shit is the most hurtful thing in the world. It's like, it's like when they say like for instance, when I was seeing somebody during quarantine, and they they didn't get their hair cut for 3 weeks at a time when we were together, hot and heavy together. But this bitch had the nerve to get his hair cut in quarantine, and I ain't seen him in almost 3 months. Like, I'm looking at you like, who you get that haircut from? So my point being, people will start acting different when they are with you, but they try not to be with you. It's a slow fade. So it's the same thing as ghosting. It's relatively the same. But it's a slow fade. When you ghost someone, you just ghost them. Yeah. But a slow fade will be like
fading them out.
All right, man, I went from seeing you every day and then, texting you even on your way home after you left my crib. Yeah. But then, let's just say the texting stops and you're like, all right. And old dude is like, I'll text you when you get home. And you're like, okay, cool, whatever. So, okay, I text when I get home. Like, I'm home. But he don't give a fuck. He didn't stay up for that text. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. And then, so that stops, right? Mm-hmm. And then it's like, you go from that person, when's the next time I'm going to see you? When's the next time I'm going to see you? Yeah. And some of that's newness. But then, dude isn't asking when the next time he's going to see you is. And when you call him up and you tell him you ain't heard from him all day and what's the deal, he's going to be like, oh, well, I had a lot of work to do and you don't understand. You be wanting too much. You do a loop. So then you start to think it's you. So, and that is how the slow fade goes. It's like basically the stuff that someone did to get you. Yeah. And they stop little by little because the thing is, I'm just going to say most women, I could say most people, but I actually think it applies more to women. Okay. Most women are going to trip and be like, what is really good? Like, men are really good at making women feel crazy, whether they are or not. Yes. And so I don't know I don't
know what men you are talking about, but go ahead.
Man, it's like low key, you really start to be like, yeah, maybe I am expecting too much. But then after the shit is over, right? If you so happen to get an apology, like, yo, you were right, I was slow fading you, you'd be like, motherfucker, like. You, that whole time, like, you trying to make me feel crazy, and I wasn't. But again, it's like you won because you found out you weren't crazy, but it still don't feel like no win. Yeah.
You got the truth.
But, yeah, that's what a slow fade is. It's basically like a slow ghost.
Slow ghost. Gotcha.
So slow fading. And most people aren't familiar, but they got memes for it or memes or whatever.
Damn. Damn. Is that in your arsenal of things to do?
I don't do that. When I don't want to see you anymore, I'll be like, bro, you keep bothering me. I'm about to block you on everything. Yeah.
If you keep bothering me, I'm going to block you on everything.
Yeah, damn. I'm going to block you on everything. And if you come by this house again, I'm calling the cops.
Again?
Oh, so he's allowed to, he's got one pull up. Is that what you're telling me? Got
surprise pull up.
You got one time, and if you send me anything scary, block.
One curbside.
Yeah, that's it. And then if you keep messing with me, I'll have another dude answer my phone. Like, I will hand my phone, and I've done it before. If someone in Target be like, can you just answer this and say hello?
Did he say hi?
I did that to him. Yeah, I know he hung up like a bitch. You know?
Target.
But oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like you can only man, that you play with people and eventually they get tired of it, and it's like we don't get to control. Somebody asked me the other day. Yeah. Well, when does karma come back to so and so? And I told this person, and this person happened to be a female. I said, we as people do not get to decide. You know what I'm saying? When karma comes to somebody, like all you can do is the best by somebody. If they do you dirty, absolutely dog them the fuck out. I'm the first person to dog people out, but I'm not going to be sitting around, waiting for something to come to them. If I'm lucky enough, I'll hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But
are you smiling?
Yeah, man, I'm so happy. Like when I slashed that dude's tire and everything, and I didn't get the reaction I wanted. Man, but then get this. On his other BMW, he hit a speed, like he said, he hit a speed bump or some shit like that, and that tire got slashed too. So I was like, "Thank you, universe." Wow. Because that one he was upset about.
All good.
What would he do it?
But guess what? The lesson wasn't that though.
What?
Even if I hadn't slashed the tire that he didn't care about, the universe already was already going to take care of the tire.
Yeah, plans for him.
They already had plans for it. Wow. So I looked around and I was like, I'm so happy you had to pay $400 for that new BMW tire. Thank you, universe.
Wow.
So I didn't have to do nothing.
Wow.
And if more people would just sit back, then I'm the most vengeful person on this earth.
You're the most what? Wait. You're the most what?
Vengeful.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's websites that you can go to and get fake pregnancy tests. You know what I mean? Mail it to the girlfriend's house and then write a letter telling her that her man is not going to get out of his responsibilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to let her go on this. I don't want to give you no, you don't need to give no website out.
Yeah, like they're real P tests too. Like there's no proof. And you say, at the end, P.S. thanks for the herpes. Promise you they're breaking up.
God.
Use promo code Kiara for 25% off.
Yeah.
Corey, put that down, bro. Huh?
Here's another suggestion. Put it in an invite envelope so she thinks she's getting a fancy card or an invite to a baby shower. Insult to injury.
Wow. All right. Damn.
Insult to injury.
I'm going to let you go because I appreciate all the time you have given me.
Yeah.
I'll text you later. No, I'll text you later.
www.fakepregnancytest.com.
Oh, God. All right. Shout out. That's not fair. All right. Bye.
Good night.
Bruh.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Bruh, that's a lot. That is a lot.
She said she knew karma was going to get the guy of the universe, but she's still going to get the other tire.
Still.
Buy one, get one free.
Just in case. Just in case. All right.
Karma.com, buy one, get one free tire.
Let's shoot.
Give me more.
Let me see if I get him. Let me see if I can get him. Here we go.
Been resting that arm.
I know. Let's see if I can get him.
I want Parkman.
No, maybe not.
He's having Sunday fun day.
Hey, I'm not even mad at that.
It's open over there.
Man. Hey, pop it. He was telling me he was playing beach volleyball the other day, bro. So lit.
Please leave your...
Oh, nope. Not giving that out. I definitely want to try a guy. Let's see if I can do... Let's see if Ruslan will pick up. Let's see. Let's see if he's free. Let's see.
Close to 30.
Hey, champ, what's good?
What's up, man?
Not much, my guy. How we living? I see you Burberry'd out. I see you on the gram. You on the podcast. First of all, you are being recorded. I gotta let that out first. But I see you on the.
It's okay.
Hey, man. Hey, how you get Burberry to open the store for you? First of all,
you just got to make an appointment, but your name already got to be on the you already got to be a customer.
Oh, okay. Hey,
so
bro.
If you're a customer already, you can,
Bro, I saw him shopping, like he was shopping on IG. That he was outside with he was social distancing with a mask on, and he was pointing in the window to the lady inside the window, and I was like, wait a minute, this guy is not shopping right now. And sure enough, in the next scene, they unlocked the door and brought him 2 big old bags out. I was like, fam, I hate to put him out like that, but I was like, wow, okay. He just,
VIP.
Yeah, got the Burberry. All right, champ. I had to hit you up because I definitely needed a guy's perspective. I don't know if you're in the car with opposite sex.
I am.
Okay.
I am, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question to you is, and I'm here with Koi. Say what's up to your boy Ruslan.
What's up, Ruslan?
What's up, man?
Okay, so let me ask you this. In a relationship, when there are problems arise, do we give time to fix it, i.e. marriage, dating, or, in a relationship? Like, should there be a time limit on problems needing to be fixed?
Oh, that's so, fuck, bro. It's
for lack of better words, like that's so case by case basis.
Yeah.
Because the problems can be like, oh, I don't like the way you say this, which can be fixed immediately.
Yeah.
And then it could be like long term problems, which could be somebody's like mental health issues or something they're accustomed to because the way they were raised. You got to give more time for those types of problems.
Right.
You can't expect for somebody to be better tomorrow. So you just got to watch the progress. And if you see the progress, then cool. If you don't see no progress, then yeah, it's a time limit on progress. But you got to give a little bit more time for problems. Like if somebody has been a certain way their whole life, and you got to think we in our 30s or approaching our 30s, I don't know, you know, what your listeners, their age range is. But when you older like that, like somebody has been the way they've been for so many fucking years. So it's like you can't expect for somebody that has had this for so many years that you probably saw a little bit of it in the first place, because that like you were attracted to it, whether it was like some sexual shit that you shouldn't be attracted to, or like a problem in your life, like aggressive men, and you just like aggressive men and you shouldn't, like just whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's I'm going under a tunnel, so it might get a little choppy, but so yeah, it's a case by case thing. If that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it does.
What an answer.
Yeah, right. I feel like this guy is like super media trained all the fucking time, bro. Like this guy is always like on point with his answers. Okay.
Always ready.
Let me ask you this. When have you noticed, okay, in essence, like you haven't fixed the problem that said woman asked you to fix? What do you notice? What do you notice when she checks out? Like, what are the signs of her checking out?
She stopped talking to you about the problem. Like they get kind of, you know what I'm saying? And things get really good. And you think things are really good because, you know what I'm saying? Things get really good. And you think things are really good because, like, oh, we better now. But no, she just, like, checked out and don't really give a fuck about. She's just going through the motion.
Let you do whatever you want.
Right. And if it's been a relationship for a long period of time, then, you know, it'd be other times when she was just like coasting that this checkout may seem similar to, so you might be like, oh, okay, well, we here, you know, and in reality, she kind of checked out on you. And women, like, you know, men are, especially, it depends on what type of man it is, but, you know, women don't really know how it's going to go when they check out on you like that. Yeah. So a lot of them don't really say a lot. And so it go from things being really good to poof.
Poof, she go. Okay. Do you mind if we ask the lady in the car that question?
She's not. No,
she not having it. Hey, I ain't even mad at that. Yeah. Hey, man, I can't thank you enough though for tapping in on me. I know it was out of the blue, and I appreciate you always picking up. Nice, hey, man, shout out your line, bro. I fucking love these shorts, bro. So shout out your line.
Thank you, brother. So it's Russalant, RUISSELANT. 1111.com. Just check me out. You'll love it. Love the gear. Thank you so much, bro.
Nah, man, I appreciate you, man. After this whole thing is over, man, we're gonna get back to business as usual.
We have to, for real. You're the best photographer ever.
Oh man, stop,
I need you, bro. I need you.
I appreciate you, my guy. Hey, man, enjoy the rest of your night, man.
All right, man. You too.
All right,
guys. Yeah.
Bro,
so you brought mental health into it too. Stuff that you need time to work on. You can't expect somebody to just change overnight and things.
Hell yeah, I agree with that 100%. All right, let's end it with a woman. Let's hit up Alex.
Hello.
Hey, Alex.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Man, we are amazing. I'm here with Koi. Koi, say what's up.
What's up?
Alex, how has your quarantine season been going? I see you've been at the beach. I see you've been hanging out. I see you've been living your best life, or a little bit of it.
A season of combination? I don't know. It's been kind of up and down.
I hear you. So me and Koi are on the podcast right now, and we have a question to ask you.
Okay.
Now, should men or women put a time limit on problems that need to be fixed in a relationship, i.e. marriage, dating, or in a relationship?
Oh, I think that really varies on what the problems are.
Okay. So break it down.
So, like cheating, I think there's really no time frame because we all feel and process it differently.
Yeah.
But I think once it becomes a little detrimental to your own just mental and emotional stability, it's just time to run. Like there's no time frame. It's just like, you know, when it starts breaking you down or changing who you are or compromising, you know, your morality or your, you know, your end goal, like, yeah, it's just time to leave. I think a lot of us stay a little longer than we should. And then you just kind of create a cycle, you know, after that, and you're always running, or you feel like, okay, the last one I ran, let me stick it out. And then you end up doomed too. So you're kind of screwed either way, I think.
Let me ask you this then. What is your, how did my sister put it? The,
non-negotiable.
Yeah. What are two of your non-negotiables in a relationship?
You know, I am pretty simple. I only ask whoever I'm dating two things. Don't lie to me and don't make me look stupid.
Don't make me
plain
look
and simple.
Stupid.
So I think, and I think with truth, I think cheating, if you come clean and I find out from you, we all make mistakes. We all have, you know, our demons or whatever. But if I find out from you and you tell me, then maybe we can move forward. I want that choice. I want that option to stay or to go. But the moment you withhold that and I hear it somewhere else, well, now you just made me look stupid. So now, no. Like, there's no coming back. There's no forgiveness. There's nothing because now I'm just a dumbass to everybody, you know?
Yes. So your thing is like not looking stupid to everybody else.
Yeah, to me, it's a pride thing. I think I'm very old fashioned, so I would probably put up with things that I shouldn't. But I want to have that option to decide what's best for me. Right. I'm not going to listen to my friends or my family. I'm going to go with what I want. But I want to know that you know, respect factor is still there because we fuck up. We all do. I mean, nobody can sit here and say they're perfect.
No, definitely not. Let me ask you this on big problems. Like, okay, like, will you give so what is it? Have you ever given a guy a time limit on things that you wanted fixed?
Yeah, but I think it was a financial thing. We were married and he agreed to terms of child support and spousal support that I knew were going to be beyond his means. After he was laid off from a job, you know, and he didn't want to go back to court and he didn't want to fix it. And it was cutting into my money. So I was okay with it as long as it didn't interfere with me. And I know that sounds selfish.
No. No,
I mean,
you have a right. You have the right.
Right. I was a single mom with two kids. So the minute that I'm taking, you know, food out of my kid's mouth to feed your kid or your ex, we're going to have a problem.
Is that the dangerous thing too about child support? You don't know who you really feeding. Yeah,
you know what, child support, I think it's just, you know, and I'm not going to just say men are bad about it or women are, because we both are. But like with my dad's kids, I have two kids with different fathers. And, you know, I've been pretty lucky that they're really responsible and they've always helped with the kids. But I never asked for child support. I've always been able to support my kids by myself. And
ahead,
the only reason...
Okay, hold on. Let us give you your flowers. Let us give you your flowers. Let us give you your flowers. Go ahead.
Now, the only reason I do get child support for my kids is because they took me to court, not because I took them to court. So,
you didn't even want anything. It was their bad.
No,
with my son's dad, we were married, and all I wanted was my freedom. I just knew that the relationship wasn't going to work, and he asked me to give him one more year, and I did, and it didn't get any better. And he is an amazing man. He's a great father.
Right.
But he just wasn't that man for me.
Oh, 100% understandable.
Yeah, so I didn't want anything, and he took it the wrong way and got a girl pregnant while we were still married, and thought he could still fix things with me, and it wasn't going to work, you know?
Ooh. Damn.
We were separated when he got her pregnant, don't get me wrong. He just wasn't cheating or anything.
Right. No, okay. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. Just literally messed up my whole train of thought when you said he got a girl pregnant. God, I'm like, fam, nobody.
Let's see what she thinks about checking out.
Oh yeah. All right, Alex.
Yeah, but we had a different kind of relationship too. After we separated, he didn't want a divorce because he didn't want to marry the girl who got pregnant. So, but they've been happily married now for like 12, 13 years. So it was good for him.
Okay. So let me ask you this though. Since we are on that subject, when did you what are some of the signs of a woman checking out? Like, what were your signs of checking out?
Well,
Coy, what that laugh right there? That don't mean good. That's nothing good comes after this. Go ahead.
Okay, so back to the old-fashioned thing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of an alpha. You know, I can do it myself. I don't need a man. But when I'm with a man, he needs to be a man.
Yeah.
And I remember one day a light bulb went out in the vanity in our restroom, and I asked him, "Hey, babe, can you change out the light bulb?" And he's like, "Well, what tools do I need?" And I lost a little bit of respect. Then another time we were out at a nightclub, and I'm in stilettos and a dress barely covering my ass, and he couldn't change a tire, and I changed it in fucking stilettos.
Oh boy!
So there were things that I could not get past because, like I said, when I'm with a man, I want to be with a man. So it's just, I mean, those are probably really stupid things to somebody else.
Yeah.
But after we had our son was hospitalized with something called petechiae, and they thought he might, I mean, it could have killed him if, in fact, he had this virus.
Damn.
And he refused to come to the hospital because he said hospitals scared him. And that was it for me. That was the last day that I knew I could never be with this man again. Yeah, that was it.
How did you check out though? Like, because I'm pretty sure you stayed for a little bit, but what was your checkout move? Like, what's a sign that a guy could see
like his girl that she's pretty much done?
Oh,
that
fuck,
he might not notice.
She's checked out. Like what signs am I missing?
I don't even, it was really simple. I started just getting agitated by everything. The way he chewed his food, the way he smelled, the way he walked, the way he put cologne on. It was just, it was gone. I had nothing left. I had nothing left to give. But like I said, he asked me for one more year because we had just had our son.
Yeah.
So I think by the time the year was over, I was beyond done.
Shit.
So
you needed time to take those tire changing classes, light bulb changing classes.
And I mean, those might be just stupid things, but the hospital thing was probably the worst one for me, just because I never left my son's side. I mean, I was showering at the hospital.
That should have been the last.
Nurses were help me out,
Yeah,
so.
No, facts, super facts. But, we appreciate you like always. I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna figure out. Hopefully, within the next week or two, we're gonna figure out something to go golf. We're gonna do some golf.
It's my birthday Friday, so.
Oh, happy belated.
No, happy early.
Oh, it's this Friday. Oh, okay. Yeah. We got time. Okay, yeah, we'll figure out something. Damn, definitely. Let's try to figure out something. Seriously.
I'll text you. We might do something here at my house.
Yeah, text me. Seriously. Yeah, seriously. Text me. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Alex.
Bye, you guys. Bye.
Bruh. I mean,
slow fade.
Yeah. The slow fade. That's crazy. Damn, Coy. I mean, okay, so I think you know what the next topic we got to do then? what my sister said.
Non-negotiables.
The non-negotiables.
And when are they discussed? On the first date?
Yeah. When are non-negotiables discussed? Because like, don't bring this in 6 months early.
Exactly.
Like, no.
I think the older you are, the earlier it is. You don't got time for that.
I ain't got. Yeah, let me know right now. Like, I mean, I don't want you.
It's like, you'll find out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'll let you know later.
You know, I don't want to pretend to be the guy you were talking about for 3 months and then you. And no, I do not do that, but I'm just saying. Oh man, once again, I want to thank everybody for listening. Man, download the app at all your app stores, Men Don't Know Podcast. Whether you're listening on Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Man, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch is hitting the streets heavy. Like I said, if you want something, hit me up at mendontknow.com. Send me an email, or if you're on Twitter at mendontknow1. Even if you're on Instagram, hit me up. Men Don't Know. I've been reaching out. Everybody's been getting their stuff and telling me crazy topics to talk about. I really can't thank y'all enough for pushing me through quarantine season. We not missing an episode. We 91 in, about to hit that 100.
Triple digits.
Yeah, about to hit that 100, Coy. I mean, man, I can't thank y'all enough for rocking with me. We out, Coy.
Later.
Who were you fucking last night? Like, that's how it was. Like, so in her mind, it wasn't even about the gambling. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't even about the gambling.
I was hella insecure.
Really? Cave in? No.
Oh yeah, because we're always gonna allow you to be the man, definitely in public and in private, but we're gonna have these conversations in private. It's not for anybody else to know.
There's always a way to test somebody if you want to find out who they really are.
You are now listening to the Men Don't Know Podcast.